like Mario Kart, Nintendo, things like that when I'm doing those.
Yeah.
And
we're gonna get
we
the
are
the same viewer last night.
We are live. No, we're not on Twitch this time.
That's right.
He, she, whoever.
They.
I am gonna share the link.
Hey, look at that. Like Mario Kart, Nintendo, things like that when I'm doing those.
Yeah.
And we are.
Oh, yeah. Well, our own feed just had part of our feed on it.
It always does.
Anytime I check the feed, I forget to mute it real quick. Let me just go to speech chart.
Speech chart.
I can turn off Twitch though. Bam. And that will go to stream. And that should be fine. It will also go to the TV, so we should hear it if anyone says something.
Hoorah. Right. Ooh, pass me the keyboard real quick. I'll put my my PC part picker list.
Impolite conversation.
Hello and welcome, jerks.
Yeah.
Okay. Just gotta turn it up for us.
I'll put my PC part picker list.
What'd you call?
In the description.
Yes.
Walking in front of the camera.
Need a fucking mouse. Can't reach.
Ugh.
Yeah, you just asked for the keyboard.
I'm sorry.
Be more specific. I'm very literal.
I always forget that the loft has the one with
the
the
multi,
touchpad.
yeah.
And this one
I thought about getting one, but I like a number pad more than I needed the touchpad. As much as I like the versatility. Plus track balls. I like fiddling with balls.
We know.
Hey.
Trackball. Hey, I'm still logged in. Ain't that fancy.
I guess you could link it. We could even pull it up in the feed too if we want, so leave the page open. Later.
Delete.
I don't need to do any of that. Is there a share option?
If you go up to edit part list. There you go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Permalink.
Yeah, let's do
Let's
that.
use that.
That would work. No, give me the. No.
You suck.
I'm not good at balls. Track balls.
It just takes me time.
It's impolite.
We know Todd.
What the fuck?
Why'd you click on the picture? It's already on that
I
account.
wanted it to go to
Yeah.
the thing, not the.
I generally keep it on that account because it's way easier with streaming. And I do like that we can stream at the same time.
Yeah, that was fun.
Until your chat got on my video. Because the speech chat thing auto-switches to the newest YouTube video. So all of a sudden, like, Jack was talking to you and he's like, wait, why am I hearing my voice on, like, that chat on this video? He's like, oh yeah, because it switched on me and I'm speedrunning, so I can't change it. I think I was speedrunning. Maybe I was playing Zelda. I didn't want to change it anyway. Pick my nose on the camera if I'm in frame. 2 viewers.
It's probably counting us because.
That's... No, it usually doesn't count yourself, I think, when you're logged in on your own account. But I could be wrong. We'll find out.
No, not reveal. Where's the save button?
It says all changes saved.
Oh. You sneaky snake.
Snick.
1 watching. Maybe it is counting us.
Okay. So there we go.
Look at it.
Right, so on PC Part Picker is my list of
What'd you
stuff.
call me?
Can you put that over there for me?
Walking across the screen.
You can see everything that I have purchased. I do plan on making my computer better than what is listed, but it's still pretty fucking good right now.
I mean, right now it's just a pile of parts.
Yeah. So why don't we start getting stuff?
So, no, have you ever? Oh, duh, you have done this before.
I have built 2 computers before.
I have built the cube and done enough work, I think, on others, if not full build. The only part of really building that I don't know is mostly just installing OS, which isn't necessarily that hard. It's
While you're up, you might as well grab your motherboard.
Yep. That's the main girl we're gonna need.
processor
And your processor and heatsink.
and your RAM, and then your video card. We're just gonna do it all at once.
Yeah.
6 hands, 4 feet. one of each of you, all these two. I'll be hanging from the ceiling like a monkey.
Figured as much.
I mean, I will be anyway.
As I don't put absolutely everything on the table right now.
Yeah.
Putting everything within reach. And some of the bigger stuff that we need to put in. Foist. Oh, we don't need CD drive and everything yet.
It's like Christmas.
Expensive adult
Christmas.
mid-July Christmas.
Yep. It's only July.
I'm already broke
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much. I hadn't already bought my Christmas. That was the Switch. And everything I got that night. I'm trying to think if it was still cheaper than the money I spent this week. On two chunks of metal.
Yeah. Yeah, but that 2 chunks of metal does a lot. Which is why I don't mind spending the money on a
At the
computer.
moment, it doesn't do much.
Well, for you, yeah.
The Switch was, I immediately got it and immediately
Yeah,
played
that's
Zelda.
very true.
It was weird. None of it was sealed.
They typically don't come sealed these days. It's just in an envelope. Hold on, wait.
I mean, no, that there was no, like, you know, how they have that plastic thing you gotta cut to get the box open.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
You'll be wanting that.
Oh.
I don't know what that is. But he licked
You
it.
would use this if you had a solid state.
Well, did they give me one? Because
No, this is just a little standoff. We'll be needing that. Needing those.
Gamers.
And they even give you a little SLI bridge, which is nice, but you don't have more than one video card.
Not yet. Wink.
The rest of this is useless for you.
A kid.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Porque.
That too.
Porque Maria.
What the fuck?
I hate styrofoam. It just hangs on.
No.
I'm just trying to give it more leverage.
It should not be this difficult. I don't understand.
Give it a wiggle back and forth. Like rocket. Oh yeah, I feel that static electricity. That's what's going on.
Yeah. Ooh. That shocked me.
I don't know why this is not what it. Never mind.
Alright.
They'll see the parts.
I'm not
A
a
link or.
You're not allowed to unwrap
It's a case.
It's a case. Hello.
Ooh. You went with taller. I went with fatter.
Preferences.
Real computers have curves. Wait.
I mean, this one does.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got all of this. Oh, it comes with
The urge to slap you is so great right
What's on the side that the camera can't see?
Well, they saw it. It has cables on
I
the
can't
side.
see it now. Oh, very nice. I like that it's like a half window. It covers the base
Yeah.
and stuff up front. That's nice so you don't see the side of that garbage.
Okay.
You know, like your ex-wife.
Oh, they taste it over here.
Oh, there's some inside in the fucking glass.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there's a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, duh. But, you know.
I like it.
Josh, look on it right now. It will never be this pretty ever again. You know that. You know that to be true.
Sonic bath.
Yes, there is indeed plastic on this side and on the inside. So, that is very light.
After today, it will not be.
Okay, you have a filter on the bottom, which is just held in by little clips.
Cool.
Now I get full of cat hair,
Mm-hmm.
dog hair, human hair,
Semen.
bugs.
Righty, tidy, lefty, loosey.
Tiny.
We need something on
Tiny
Spirit
captains of the ocean.
because yeah, she is. She's tight.
Well, she's just...
I like the
Alright.
shitty processor. Is that? Yeah.
That one. There we are. That one.
Oh.
Celeron. Celery's husband.
Yeah, the
Where
model.
is Gandalf? But I much desire to process with him.
Celeron. Where is Gandalf? My name's Celeborn. Yeah, Celeron, whatever.
Yeah, he's one of those
Processor types.
silicon
Yeah.
elves. They're elves of Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's... We could do that.
Celeron, yeah. Mash up Silicon Valley
and Lord of the Rings.
Those are casts I would love to see interact.
Oh, God.
Or like talking to Galadriel.
So good.
Pop her off. So, like most modern ones, we actually do little nips. Never mind. Okay.
Not burped.
Here for right now. Out of the way.
It's got all kinds of stuff in it with junk.
Has like touching things. Things pop out when things clip in. And then you push those things to make things pop back.
Yep.
Out.
It's got the cable management area. I like it. I like it.
Okay, that I find only slightly annoying. So he has all these... Here. So you guys can see, not very clearly, but all of these hard drive bays are accessed from this side.
Yep.
Oh, from the other side?
So we gotta take out both sides.
You're going to do it anyway for cable management and so forth, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, for building, yeah.
I just find that inconvenient.
Well, as long as
I
you know
suppose.
which side it's on, that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. So I mean, because on mine, I have
Call me up and have to remind you. I will hurt you.
4 of my slimmer bays are on the other side of my
Right.
case, and I just never need to go over there. So it's never a bother. In fact, I rarely have to go on my case at all. But
Yeah, ideally you should.
I do
have to.
when I move. I'm gonna thoroughly clean it because it's quite dusty.
You son of a bitch.
I was going to say, don't drop that.
It's gone. Not gonna give a flashlight.
It's right there.
Okay.
Yeah, fast table.
Give it.
Yeah, that's why I have similar carpeting basically at work, and it fucking sucks when I drop a screw.
Right.
It's like I need to just put like plastic down, like the hard plastic.
Well, I've been
over everything
wanting
at
to,
work.
like when I move, I want to get an actual workbench area that I can put one of those
Mats.
all-purpose mats that has like the cutting station,
Yeah.
like a magnetized board
Yeah.
for putting your.
Static air, or like have a static mat too that you can throw on top of it. I
Yeah.
don't need it. Yeah.
Okay. Does look like there's that's all the stuff for
This is your
power
I-
and fans.
Yeah, this is all your I/O stuff off the front panel. Your USB ports, your switch ports.
Yeah, last tower I had that I built, that stuff got immediately fucked up by plugging it into an incorrect port.
Yeah.
I was young.
Yeah, I do that with Arduinos all the time. That's why I buy a lot of parts. Anytime I'm building stuff, it's like, all right, 3 of these because I'll burn through 2 before I get this right. Still learning it. Here we go. Boom. A little fuzzy, but zooming it in.
Well, I was looking at this case, and now I'm definitely not getting it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For one thing, you have it, so that's just weird.
There's different colors.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm very happy with my case.
I'm also... I've come to grips with the fact that I am a bit of a brand whore. I like Corsair cases. They're really nice.
That is a truth. I'm a fan of theirs. I mean, I would go with other cases. I still want to do my custom wall case, but I would also need custom motherboard and wiring. It's more work than I want to do.
You put that one. I'll put mine on.
Cool.
I'll watch.
Yep. I like it when you... What?
I don't have mine, so I can't help.
Actually, this is the first time I assembled a computer repairing one of these.
I never use mine. In the winter, I would use mine at work
Yeah.
sometimes. When I know I'm dealing with firmware, which we've statically flashed, I definitely do. But 90% of the time, I don't have a problem with it. But
The thing is, I mean, you guys have been to my room. It's
although I
garbage.
actually do have the wireless one at work, which is really nice.
I almost thought about picking that up, but it was like $20. I'm like,
Yeah, work paid for me.
exactly.
But it is nice to not have to be actually grounded
Connected.
to what you're working on. You can just wear it. I can't. It's got some like isotope in it or some
Yeah.
shit that helps ground you out.
I'm like, when I first saw one, I'm like, should I just get a metal band watch? Answer that is
Pretty
no.
much. It's just, I mean, you just need to wire. You literally just have a connection to what you're working on. You literally have to ground yourself.
You're grounded.
Literally. Yes, you're grounded, Josh. Well, to the case.
Squishy.
So you can't go out until this
Did you want
computer's
to, did you
built.
want to install that? I bet you do.
Oh, look at it. It's pretty.
Well, the thing is, you're holding it in shadow, so I can't see it.
Oh.
I could see it. It's pretty.
Important to note, folks, that I
Here's
just
how to
hate
build a
Josh.
computer. It's just a fire. Just a trash fire for 3 hours. With
No,
us throwing computer
That's
parts
how you
into
lead a
it.
country.
All right. No, it's a dumpster
I
fire.
got the instructions.
It's a trash can fire. There's a difference. This one's contained.
Okay, this is the correct way up.
How exciting. If you have questions, don't ask. Google it.
Yeah, we're not pros.
That's what we're doing. No, hit us up with whatever. Yeah, we got the chat going. We got s'mores, punch and pie. I mean, you guys don't get any, but in
Yeah.
fact, neither do these two.
Yeah.
It's true.
Not until they build this computer.
Is the fan gotta come out?
The fan is in the way of the I/O shield. Like, the cable is.
Huh.
Ain't that a bit?
It is.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Not
Todd,
about,
do you have
it's
a,
about a boy.
A glass or like a little cup or something? Can we put the screws in?
Oh, screws.
Say
Okay,
that
so
one
you
more.
were actually not supposed to open that yet.
You son of a bitch.
Why did you do that?
Because I was antsy.
Also, there should be a little sticker in the plastic bag.
Yep.
It's under your foot.
I see it.
All right, well,
You
this
don't need
work.
that. That'll be fine.
I figure wide mouth, easy in and out.
No, there was no sticker.
For with what?
In newer Asus boards, they come with maybe the box would do. PC installation tools. One of which is an anti-static sticker you place on.
Yeah, it mentions it, but it didn't have it.
Then the screws.
It might be in the manual, perhaps. Oh, there's the CD.
Then just
Yeah.
technical update.
Nothing.
Nothing seemingly in the manual.
Weird.
A header, SLI. Did mine have one?
Yours did not. This is something within the last year.
Oh, okay. Maybe this one doesn't have it either. That just. Yeah, 'cause I don't see anything in here, unless it's bundled with the CD.
No, this doesn't have the sticker. It just
Oh, it doesn't?
says-
No.
It's just
Okay.
so you can pick it up without actually touching it.
Correct.
But no sticker. You're scared of me.
Sorry.
We don't need
I'm not sorry.
thinking stickers. I won. Oh wait, does that mean I have to take off my clothes? Is that the noise?
Yeah.
No, it's a little higher pitched, more like a lighter coin. Oh, alright.
Well, I mean, it just means that somebody's tipped. That you haven't reached your goal yet.
Which, Kanechi has also seriously considered going cam girl route to help pay rent. And I told her We have cameras, we have lights, we have green screens. I think we can make it happen. We could run a nerd cosplay.
They get tons of money.
Yeah, especially if we have both genders.
I'm gonna have a hard time being just a producer.
Just a roommate.
Dude. Robotnik.
I wasn't saying for me to get naked.
I
was
mean,
like,
you'll have like
I was
sideburns.
gonna say you should totally get it. Just be robotic and jerk off on camera.
I'm just running your guys' chat room, and I'm like, constant boner.
We'll need a producer and people to help run the server, so. And every once in a while we'll need a helping hand. How else am I gonna play Goro? And just Josh standing behind jerking me off for a video. Switch. We just switch arms back and forth.
This one's tired!
It just Josh just walks away to get a drink. I'm left with just 2 arms for part of the video. It's just real shoddy for
God damn
Josh.
it.
But you have like 2 other dicks glued on, so you.
No, dick nipples.
The thing is, we're gonna get a cease and desist from Konami.
No, those cam girls don't, you know.
It's not a... Sorry, it was just a cease, not a desist. Like,
Yeah.
stop that! Continue later when we're ready. Yeah, those cam girls get away with just about anything.
Well, you just gotta call it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, that one link was...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did just see one of Wonder Woman, and she looked just like.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah.
Send me a link.
I couldn't find one. All it was was a gift.
Like the Jewish ladies.
Yeah.
Well,
She's
Josh...
probably still at the top of that Reddit link. So hold on.
I was going to say, seeing as the Zelda one was just a GIF when you sent it to me and I found the video...
Oh,
What?
it's the internet.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I can find
Yeah.
porn.
What?!
Even specific porn. And if I don't find that, I'll find something else.
I demand more corn!
Oh god, YouPorn was hilarious.
Yeah.
YouPorn is such a great site. I want to work for them.
Isn't it Pornhub?
Oh yeah, it was Pornhub, never mind. Cornhub, that's right.
I'll still work for
I
them.
think it's the same all
I think it's the same,
company,
yeah.
anything. It's all, yeah. They're all linked. They all work together. Just have a monopoly.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, no, it's
Quality
fine.
service.
There you go, Todd.
Oh, wow. It's actually
Damn.
really good costuming, too. Oh, Josh.
Oh, we're all
Oh,
tangled.
God, no, not this again.
That's a good replica, yeah. And yeah.
And there's
That's
like
rather impressive. Although she's wearing high heels. But I like that she still has the shin guards, which are
Yeah.
just like the costume.
The Greaves.
Yeah.
Oh, she probably just needed the height.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't be in Amazon with like
Yeah.
5 feet.
Even though historically they probably were. Because that was
Closer
tall.
to the equator. You know, short people. That's why Ecuador, tiniest people. All that extra gravity, man. Whew.
Gravity Man.
And that's why the Vikings were tall, further north.
Oh.
I can't explain Africa.
Your motherboard is pointy.
Ooh.
Mine doesn't have the fancy little shield thing.
I don't know why, but yeah.
I prefer it to not have it. Looks pretentious. You're trying too hard.
It smells good. It actually has a decent, like, new electronic smell.
Let's burn it out.
Okay, then better know. It's a little wider. Alright. The screws.
Todd, did you have that?
There should be a set of screws either...
There was...
Oh, right here.
I was going to say, yeah, because in this there was only an extra
Hold
standoff
that.
and pin down for that.
What is
But I will get it out just in case. I doubt you'll need the header extension.
Nope.
Yeah, this, just in case you need if it's custom.
Plus, I do have extra screws over there I can get if I need
That's
them.
actually for if you had an M2 setup.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Which Josh will
Josh
not
doesn't.
have. Well, I understand not getting the M2 off the bat, but no solid state, like,
Yeah. He doesn't even want to... Wait, no.
his
Nope.
M2 SATA.
Right there. Oh, yeah.
And then it
goes
pins
that way.
down that way,
There we
yeah.
go.
I was going to say, wait, if it's a stand-up kind, you wouldn't need the
Yeah.
thing. And I hate those.
I didn't
The
even
thing
know I
is,
could get that.
My motherboard has that stand up with the
That's
bracket.
what I
I'm
thought.
like, yeah. But it comes with the PCIe adapter. I'm like,
Oh, well,
yeah, I'll just use that.
It can be faster that way anyway.
Exactly.
Which I wonder if this motherboard can get full speed off of that, if it, in the M2 slot. or if you need the adapter too.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Well, no,
Well, not tonight.
unless you loaned him yours.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You're not going to get used to that.
Wait a minute. My OS and everything's on mine. I'm just stick mine on here and run the cube up through your with better power. I'd have to take
But
it
then
out.
you'll have to take it out and put it back into the cube and be like, what was
I,
that?
honestly, I don't think I noticed that much of a difference between the two computers. I don't think mine's going to be that much slower than this one.
No, your hard drive would just resent you.
Yeah, it would.
Because you put it into a better body. Oh god, they're upside down. They grill.
I have a better
What the hell does that mean?
Okay, so there are like 4 languages here. I didn't even I'm like,
You don't
what
speak all of them?
explosion dartcelum?
God damn it, where's the Latin?
There's Greek.
Oh, those are flimsy.
But I mean, that's how most of them are. I know yours is slightly...
Yeah, they're a
nicer.
little flimsier than the ones I have, and I even broke the ones I had and bought a couple extra. Yeah. Although once you have a drive in it,
Oh.
I guess.
So this top panel can remove.
Nifty.
It's good to know for when you're installing...
Fans, yeah.
Fans and a
That would make
radiator.
sense. That'd be really weird if you couldn't. Now, is this a door?
Push it in.
Oh. I was going to say, I figured you had ports. Oh, this
Right.
is the covers, okay.
Like,
That's cool.
they had another one that didn't have the ports.
You know, if
And-
you want, I could put a tinier computer in your computer to automate that for you. I might do that on the cube. There goes Flood. Yeah, I might do that with the cube. I might use one of the solenoids I have and put it on the front of the cube, so when I'm down here and want to turn the cube on, I could push a button, and the solenoid will push in to push the button for me.
Genius.
Yeah, I know. It really is.
You got screws. All kinds of screws.
We're getting screwed.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those.
Okay.
We've got some zip ties, which are nice. We've got some 4
Oh,
very
nice.
long screws. I'm not exactly sure what those are for.
Yeah. What long screws do?
6 very small screws.
Perhaps the long screws are used for the power supply.
Usually not, because the power supply is flush here. I mean, I was just holding the instructions. I could look there. 4 of those. Yeah, they give you a ton of screws. I should really look at the pamphlet I just threw down.
It's always better than no screws.
Okay, so here are your standoffs which you have to install, and those are from
Too fat. All right.
Okay, so these are standoffs.
Jack Sparrow. Sluts.
Hey, Jack.
What up? That is a lot of screws.
My hands are pulsing from the heat. Gotta kick the fans into high gear. Performance. It's louder, but we're not upstairs.
It's true.
And I am installing those freaking Corsair maglev fans as soon as I can afford them to replace all of mine. They're so fucking quiet.
Yeah, I want to
And
get
mine
some
are-
myself.
And mine are a year old, so it's not that they're that loud. I mean, generally, but those are so fucking quiet. Like, you could have that machine
Jack
next.
Sparrow. Soaring my phone WASNTE around me.
That's all good.
I love that it gets confused if you don't use apostrophes.
Yeah. I like how it figures things out, but it helps. It works. This dog is shut up.
Front door.
No, I did that. I'll be right back.
Got it. This looks like Ryland's. I'm sorry that I made you hold that so long.
Nah, that's cool.
How's your anxiety doing, Josh?
I mean, it's like, it's wonderful that I hit my toe. Hit my toe.
I know.
Didn't roll past it.
Half this show is finding screws. Son of a bitch. Hup. Nope, that's crumb.
Flashlight.
Flashlight.
Give.
Right there.
Yeah. Go.
Jack Sparrow. I was playing TF2 with Ryle and TF me and TF you lol.
TF2. Oh, I haven't played King Fortress in a while. I think I only played it like twice.
Okay, so those are the screws you want, and here are the standoffs you want. Okay, so let me see. Oh, good. Now that you've got that, we can put this back down. Try not to scratch your case all that much. Okay, so let me see. Okay, 1, 2, 3 at the top. Okay, it looks to be a pretty standard set of standoffs. No, you don't. I'm not exactly sure what you are. Weird. Stay there. Wait, maybe I do.
Let's go on top of something.
It looks like it's actually for the standoffs. You put that on and you can tighten it with a screwdriver. Because if you look inside, it's got little like ratchet marks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
But smart. I like it.
Jack Sparrow. How dare be a Celeron on the same table as white privilege?
The Celeron is there because the BIOS in this needs to be updated to accept the i7 that's sitting on the table over there. Trust me,
She's going to be used and abused and tossed aside.
She was cheap. And bought for a
$30.
singular purpose.
For every time we need to upgrade any other board.
And sadly, I can't use her.
Really?
Different chips. Yep. It's okay. Yeah, you have a, what, a 20... it's 1151? Yeah. Mine is a 2011 V3.
So many different numbers.
If you folks don't know what that is, fucking Google it.
You got a schmancy board with schmancy stuff on it.
I was given that board, and god damn it. Didn't I get this on a standoffs? Oh, there we are. I'm like, there should be one more. Why am I one short? Why am I short? So short. Hold door. Hold door.
Hold door.
Jack Sparrow. Yeah, apparently a few boards need that when the board doesn't accept BIOS update via boot. Dumb logic.
It's mostly in the in the 99 or 100 Intel 100 chipset, which is brand new. The newer processors tend to get hinky with it, which is weird. But it is what it is, sadly. This little tool is brilliant, because getting standoffs to work is usually a pain.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Well, I need a larger screwdriver. Excuse me.
You're
Also,
excused.
I am hating this wrist strap. I don't like being tethered, and I'm afraid I'm going to like pull away and hurt something, like myself. I also feel like a nerd.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe I should have spent the, extra like $12 and gotten the wire in the strap.
Jack Sparrow. I think it was to help Intel kill out some old Celeron stock.
Yeah, entirely possible. Sucker!
Womp womp.
The thing is, with my board, if the chip and BIOS don't work, the cheapest chip I can buy that's compatible is a Xeon. I think that's $200 on sale. And then I've got like a 1.2 gigahertz Xeon. I'm like, yay! What am I going to use this for? Keychain?
Pretty keychain.
Expensive keychain. I suppose I could try selling it online. But who the hell wants a used 1.2 gigahertz Xeon for a board that, you know, only, like, it's an expensive chip for expensive boards?
I mean, I could have gone to a local computer shop and basically just paid them to
Assemble this?
Yeah.
And flash it and
flash it for me. But no. See, part of the fun of a new computer is
having me build it for him.
this. Seeing it come alive in front of you. Huh? You didn't know it was going to have a heart?
Bring in the goat. You don't get the bull this time. Sorry, speaking of bulls, I was scrolling through Facebook earlier today.
Todd
and I see my buddy-
Stefano. I'm pooping. I'll be right back.
Thanks, Todd. I was wondering why I was gone so long. I assumed he was eating. But I was scrolling through Facebook, and lo and behold, one of my buddies comes up in newsfeed. My buddy Chris. He's in Pamplona, Spain. I'm like, what are you doing in Spain? He's running with the bulls. I'm just like, I thought it was just something people talked about. You didn't actually do it.
Yeah.
But no, apparently he did that and survived.
Oh, I didn't even notice it had the optic as well.
Yeah. You got your 3.1, your USB-C, 2 USB 3.0s, HDMI, DisplayPort out, 2 USB 2.0s for some archaic reason. Plebeian. I'm going to just be making
Jack
fun of him.
Sparrow.
Neil, are you on carpet?
I am, but I'm also tethered to this. Plus, it's a little humid down here, so the chance of static is pretty low.
We're taking precautions.
Yeah. I'm also not rubbing my feet or, wearing a wool sweater. I also just am filled with enough hate that, static doesn't stick to me anymore. It's mostly the hate that I find works well. Plus, I'm going to be touching a Celeron. It'll be fine. And the only reason I even bought this wrist strap was for my computer, because I'm like, that's expensive. I should do something to safeguard that. And I put the, right, they're in the right holes. It's just that the foam on the back of this is
Pushing back.
So,
Yeah.
got to get a little forceful. Which screws was it? These. Yes, these.
So many screws.
These ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Put these over here so I don't confuse them.
I was wondering where all these were.
Well, I wanted a snack, damn it. Right. Do me a favor, just reach in here and push this. Or actually here. Yeah, just hold it right there. Got it?
Jack Sparrow.
Keep it right there.
You know I've never used a strap, lol, though I always tapped the case every 5 seconds like I had AOCD tick.
Typically, this is the first time I've ever used one. It's weird putting on a strap. Giggity.
Got a strap on,
But with that,
Is it in the slot? Hold on.
hold it right there. Don't move. Right there. Usually I just rest my arms on the side of the case, which is served me well. I don't think I've fried any. Right, you're good. I don't think I've fried anything in the past, but I don't know that for certain. But seeing as I've worked on computers of my own and others for about a decade now, and I've only killed 2 computers, neither of which, well, both of which belong to me, I should say. Neither of which weren't for clients. So I'm like, I'm okay.
Yeah, usually whenever I fried something, it wasn't static electricity. It was either I plugged it into the wrong spot.
Yeah, would be your luck.
Exactly. So.
It's pretty much like, since we had these straps, why the fuck not, I'm just sad that I forgot my pocket protector.
I don't own one. Well, I take that back. I've never purchased one. I inherited one. It was my granddad's. So when I got it, it was still full of he had like a number of pens, and he had a little miniature screwdriver that looked like a pen. My granddad was a nerd. Before being a nerd was even close to being associated with cool.
Yeah.
I say that like it is now. Damn it. One thing I've been actually meaning to invest in is a headlamp. Because, as I'm encountering like right now, we have light coming from these sides. And I'm like, let me just get... And I'm just putting everything that I'm working on in shadow. Because my hands...
That's why I also like the screwdrivers that came with lights.
With lights on them? Yeah.
Did you guys hear what I was doing?
Pooping. I mean, we got the text. I didn't, like, listen to hear a drop or anything like that. That would be weird and kind of gross. So, but, his rig came with this. It is a screw driver for putting in the standoffs.
Oh, nice.
I'm
yeah.
like, that's an incredibly
It's
useful tool.
very handy, yeah. God, I could use that at work.
Right?
Oh, I needed the right size for the right thing.
Also, we need you to bring the goat in.
Yeah, we gotta sacrifice it. Just its heart to power the machine.
God damn it.
It's just so the privilege understands.
Something has to die for privilege to feel like it, is privileged.
Still have not seen that movie. I've been meaning to, I just keep forgetting about it.
It's a good one.
I kind of want to watch
Jack
it
Sparrow.
in a group.
The goat test.
Goat C.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Yeah, Get Out's good. Belko Experiments, another good one worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
Lot of fun.
Colossal.
Colossal was... that was definitely good, but it's... I don't know, it's
What is
necessarily
Colossal?
Fun. It's
Josh?
a kaiju movie with
Oh,
Anne
that-
Hathaway.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I know what that is then.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's-
darker than it...
That's been out?
It came out in like April. Yeah.
What?
That's what...
With
I hadn't
zero
heard of
fanfare.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ben-
Ben mentioned
Ben
it,
was
and then
on-
we found it was like, yeah, it's been out since April, so downloaded it, and...
Yeah, I saw a commercial
I
for it, and I was like,
watched
I want to see that when it
It's
comes out.
darker than the
Never saw it
trailer
again.
lets on.
It was much...
Yeah, much darker than the trailer lets on. But in a good way, like a way that fucking makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was an
Motherboard.
interesting movie.
installed.
Whoop whoop!
Okay.
Motherboard.
Next, we can either do power supply or CPU. Which one's-
Fatherboard.
Let's do the power supply.
You chose wrong.
Oh!
It blows up. Gotta start all over, Josh.
I've had that happen to me once. I assembled the computer, we got it, and the power supply was bad, and we just heard
okay.
two loud pops,
Ooh.
and then saw blue smoke. I'm like, unplug it!
Yeah.
No!
And then the next day we went back to Fry's, and we're like, this happened. They're like, oh, we'll just go grab another one. And then they actually let us install the new one and test it. Which
That's
is
cool.
Cutty devicey?
I can hand you this knife. Maybe I should.
Hand you my wife. I got goodies from Adafruit to make little electronic-y things, so I'm gonna look at that while you guys build.
Yeah.
Simple RFM4 receiver. 2. One package
Kinda
of
taped it
3.
with
Jack
Spot.
Sparrow.
Does that cable modular plugs?
Yes.
Oh, God, I'd hope so.
Is it a
What are
modular?
we, heathens?
Yeah.
God, why would you build your own computer and not go modular?
At least go partially modular. I mean, in that case, all that's not modular is your 12-volt rail to your ATX connector, which is one thing that you're never going to... I mean,
Yeah.
it is nice that if that cable goes, you can just replace it.
Yeah, I might actually have to start using 12 and 5 volt rails in my computer if I put Arduinos inside my computer.
Sorry, you can't see this, folks.
His comes
the
in a
clutch
nice
for
bag
you.
like mine.
That's the net. Oh,
Yeah, it's nice for all the extra cables and shit. It's a perfect place to store all of it.
So we'll need this.
I'm very glad they do that. 2 USB micro B breakout boards for the power.
Yeah. Oh, and it came with Velcro ties. like with the little holes in them.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Oh,
Instead of
that's
zip ties,
much
so that-
nicer.
Yeah.
So that's what the extra money gets you. Yeah, I'll show you the tiny.
I really hope that went in the box.
One of the box.
So tiny.
Good.
Just the
tiny.
tiny.
Super tiny.
So tiny.
So we're gonna need.
Jack Sparrow.
Fuck, I'm getting so pissed at my ISP lagging on 240p video. But should be 60 MB OS down.
They're lying to you.
Yep.
Yeah. My lion.
It's CPU pod.
One
Never
button.
thought of myself as
Four
one.
button. One button, four button. Key fobs.
I mean, it's an 8-pin connector. We're chilling for your video card.
How about 3 of those?
Let's see.
Smart.
Oh,
Oh, eat this.
that's your hot. That's your soft pretzel salt.
Do not eat. It only says it
Lies.
once in my language, so I'm going to eat it.
Yeah. So this is actually kind of annoying to me. Oh no, never mind. There's 3. We're good. I only saw like 2 connectors. I'm like, why? Why is it?
Man, this is a real fancy invoice. It's colored. I mean, there's color on it. Like,
Oh wow.
color pictures, numbers, like... The first 90% of the code's accounts for the first 90% of the development time.
I don't understand what this is. This is what happens every time I go to assemble a new computer. I'm like, what's this? What's this shiny toy?
Yeah, no.
What did this do?
Seriously, I don't know what this is. Direction tool. It's quite literally the plastic end of that to tell you which way it goes.
So you don't just fry it plugging it in.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nifty.
To the...
I'm glad it's labeled in very small dark print. Okay.
Trace.
These. Do not get these confused with all those.
Okay,
I lost him.
You have a set in there anyway. So you now have 2 sets.
Transistor. I need to do thingies.
Take that off. There's this one.
Apple pen. I have.
Read the instructions.
Absorbed.
Good.
But did you read
Input.
them?
Input.
Oh, I
Jack
just
Sparrow.
absorbed the pulp.
I tried Bush beer for first time. Total
Why?
shit beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
it
just
goes
don't
for
like beer.
I mean, I can tolerate it.
So you get a
That's a
white
moose
case,
head.
but you get a black board and a black power supply.
White privilege. It's built on the backs of power supplies.
That's right. Good save.
That's why the thing that powers it is black. Everything else is
remove
white.
this cover. There are no server components inside.
Yeah, the thing doing all the work. Including the motherboard, which is a rather darker tone.
So this is only
Except for the shiny white bits that do the fun stuff.
so this
So
is
the superficial shit?
yeah.
Wow, this is really a metaphor for America right now. Well done.
It'll catch fire.
It was also capitalism that bought it.
So this is something I've been noticing more and more.
Flies down.
There are
Not
Oh.
mine. Like I tell you, if yours is down.
more and more stuff. Like when we were assembling Melissa's machine, every single piece had a scratch printer on it.
Duh.
Which like her rammed it.
Duh.
Had it not gone in, I'm like, they got
When
tough.
you buy expensive stuff, they want to keep it pretty.
I'm aware,
Longer.
but I wasn't aware when I was assembling. I'm like, no, I need to figure out where this stuff
Oh,
goes.
my TV still has... Or no, it had some of that stuff. No, it still does have some, because the Velcro's on top of it.
Yes.
So I haven't peeled it off. I leave that stuff on. Now is his going to read properly? Yeah, jerk.
Yeah.
Mine had to go in upside down. Is the only way it could fit. So the... Yeah.
Yeah, newer ones, now that this has become the standard,
Okay.
they're just like that now.
Mine wasn't that old either. But I
It
think
wasn't-
it's just happened to be that that case as well. But
That true.
although it was that company's power supply, jerks.
All the
Pretty
shiny
sure. Yeah, I
bits.
got a Corsair
Yeah, you did.
power supply.
So which those
Although I do like EVGA.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what video card I have. is
Yes.
Theirs. And I'm happy with that. Oh, we'll be able to do VR and capture it, Josh.
Yep.
Sweet. We'll just use Melissa's machine for it, so it can be super fancy.
Yeah. Or wait till mine's done.
Will you have 2? Put the 3 into a newest server build.
Oh.
2 for mining, 1 for VR and gaming.
I mean, I'll have one 1080, which will be very nice.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting at least a 1070 or 1080 next, because I found out for mining, you don't need to have the same video card.
No.
So I can mine with both separately and then use the 1080 if I want for gaming and that.
The setting is nice. Okay.
But more important than that is a laptop,
Jack
which
Sparrow.
would be the cost of
I hope to be
video card.
ordering a Chromebook next week because I need summiting for my trip.
I love the weird pauses.
She's like,
Yeah,
she's
no, I
drunk.
need to get a new laptop soon. That's my next purchase. And I found like an $800 one, which hopefully will be cheaper by the time I need it. But it's better than the Cube in certain regards, but we should be able to very easily stream with it. So it'll cost probably about $1,000 with the new Elgato, because I'll have to get that for it
Yeah.
to help.
I plan on getting the Elgato for mine as well.
Internal?
Mhm.
Nice. Yeah, it's worth it. I mean, that's just so easy to use. And no delay, no
Flashlight?
extra cable management.
Jack Sparrow.
She sounds drunk.
You sound drunk. Oh, yeah, let me grab that other light, too.
Oh yeah, that little light.
The more permanent one, yeah.
Oh.
I also wish you had a fan. It's a smidge warm down here.
Yes.
Working under these harsh conditions.
Well, you gotta make. You gotta do what you gotta do to make privilege.
You know, you'd think I'd get tired of that joke.
Dude, this light uses so minimal power. I've used it for like an hour or more a night, like for a week, and it like never drained my battery pack.
That's fantastic.
It's insane for what it costs, and for having both yellow and then the white.
Oh, white's very nice.
Yeah, well, it matches what we use down here, which is why I like it. It's a perfect key light for filming.
How much was that?
Like $13.
That would be great for painting.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
it is
bet-
a
I bet-
perfect
Is that a
light.
magnet? Like.
No, I don't think it's magnetic. Well, it might be magnetic, but it's not specifically a magnet. But it's just, workable neck and then the clip. And then, I use it. I don't have a wall wart that I trust to use it with.
Sure.
Because I don't want to fry it out, but it's perfect out of a battery pack. And like I said, I haven't yet to see it drain this battery at all with the amount I use it. So, here. And then if you need it, just
I'll just
grab it.
shift it as necessary.
Yeah. And if you want it off, there's the
Perfect.
switch with both.
Here, all right, well,
Yeah, so you can move this. But yeah, I got it because I need a reading light. I didn't realize it was USB, and when I found it, I'm like, oh, this is even more useful than I thought. Because we'll be using that in future videos
So-
for extra.
it's almost pointless for me to run. Well, I don't need to run this because it's entirely external. But for running most of this, I will wait till we have stuff in there.
Yeah,
for
I don't-
connection.
To run it too.
Yeah. Just to figure out where it needs to go and how it needs to go. So, for the time being, slow on here. Let's read the instructions.
I don't think we really need paste since we're just going to be doing the BIOS update.
There should actually be some paste already on your Cooler Master already. So what we're probably going to be doing is
Use the initial paste if
Right.
there's some on there for the initial thing,
Yeah.
and then redo it when you put your official one in.
with that.
Why spend the time
No, exactly.
cleaning it and doing
That's
it?
what I'm saying.
Because it's good. I mean, what they put on there is
Exactly.
good enough for most people in here. But
Do you have rub alcohol and such?
yeah, we should.
Okay.
We have the paper towels down here.
Yes.
Unless you want something softer, but
That should be fine.
toilet paper would be all we have.
Knife.
No, I'm good. This one
No, no.
I can actually get to.
Oh, I put it away.
Oh, you need it?
Yeah. To remove this factory seal. Avoiding warranty. Ew. 2 cores, 2 threads. Supports 2-channel DDR4 memory.
Oh, more stuff not to eat.
Good.
Oh man, look at that fan. Look at her.
Actually, hold on. This came with a heatsink.
Really?
What?
This came with its own heatsink. So
Oh,
it should
wow.
have
That's
pre-applied paste on it, which means
I was gonna say, I thought that box seemed a little big for just a processor.
Right.
Even a different processor than the i7.
Well, I was going to say, my i7...
Because the i7 box is pretty narrow. It's just like the width of the processor in there. Because I remember
it's pretty tiny.
when I got mine too, it was a smaller box.
I think it just has like the processor and then like what they apply it with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's exactly what mine looked like when I got it.
There it is, folks.
It's
even worse there. No, you can get it. Oh!
You deal with it. I will say it is a great reading light at night.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I use the softer lighting though for that. That's pretty cool. It just looks cool. Like I want to use it in an electronics project just because I don't need it to do anything but just.
Oh, this? Yeah.
No, the.
Oh.
Whoops.
Look at.
I just realized.
You touched it.
I couldn't even tell it was on there because the fucking light.
There's the stuff inside the cooler.
This is why we can't even... Oh. I like that packaging.
Oh, son.
That's actually
That is
really
nice.
fun.
Oh.
Well, I brought the rubbing alcohol.
Good. You can clean your finger. Alright.
Good thing that's the not used.
Now, Josh, it's important to note...
And there's a double-sided tape.
Good. And it came with a little bit of thermal compound, which is from Cooler Master. Okay. Looking at this, it says...
You just went with an air radiator?
For now, I'm going to be getting liquid cooling.
No, it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I only got mine because I had the money right away. Like, same with the extra RAM. Like, because I was initially going to get half the RAM, get like a $25, $30 cooler. But since mine wasn't DDR4 and stuff, I was able to...
Stuff was far more affordable.
Yeah, exactly. So I was able to get... And I got I think the power supply on sale, so I got the 1000 watt instead of 750. Same with the cooler. I got well, the cooler I wanted to upgrade so it didn't have the yellow coloring on it, I think. Some of it was aesthetic,
like
I won't lie.
My 32 gigs of RAM is a white.
Yeah, I was able to get mine in white.
$15 more.
I thought about doing black and like alternating or red, like having a little bit of difference in there, but I'm glad I went with all white.
AWASNT my ISP at the shit-interface kept messing up. The buffer calls it said it was connected at 29 Mbps.
It just pauses like messes up the buffer.
No, I might not be able to make this work the way I was hoping, but the idea is to use this, which I don't think I'll have enough pushing power to push the whole mechanism, so I'll just have to rejig it so it just moves the thing.
The lock itself.
Yeah, instead of moving the lock on the outside, just the latch. I was hoping to have it move the whole lock, because that would just look a little cooler. And it might still be theoretically possible. But I'm going to have to actually take this thing apart.
This is garbage.
But I want to lick it.
You can. You're welcome to.
Importante. Remove before installation.
How did this thing get put together? I'm going to break it. I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'm also redesigning my Thor hammer build.
So it's important to note that this will go into your machine and live there forever with the other chip. The Celeron has a different heat spreader on top of it versus an i7, so it actually doesn't hold this.
Okay. The more you know.
And you see here, it shows you with the connection being sealed inside of it, which is what I did with Melissa's, which I found very strange. I'm like, I'm putting a piece of plastic next to my heatsink.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
It is a little weird, but it checked out. Like the
Plastic
science was
doesn't
right. Yeah. It's special plastic with stuffs.
Well, on your machine, we'll be using cheese.
Good.
Cheese doesn't melt. Look at the moon. The sun's just cooking it all day. Doesn't melt a bit.
I'll be using Gouda though. It's good hard cheese.
Oh, that's pretty. That's Gouda.
I'm done with you. I'm gonna pump you so full of lead you look like Swiss cheese. That's no Gouda.
All right.
Gruyere. Am I doing it right?
I always hate pushing those in.
Yep.
Always scares the
Jack
shit out of
Sparrow.
me.
You know I've always hated those stupid thermopads.
As well you should. They're terrible.
You don't have a flathead screwdriver with you, do you?
Yes, it's in my backpack. What size do you mean? Large, small?
Smallish.
There should be a little black box in there that has a bunch of jeweler's screws and such.
Zippered one? No, that's...
No. In the main compartment, there should be a little black plastic box.
That is hard.
I know I packed it.
Ah. No. It's power.
No, it's power.
Well, then there's the switch.
Hold on. In the main compartment, there is a sleeve there that my laptop's in.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the next one I was going to check. So I'm like, alright, I've checked everywhere else. And I was
Okay.
step out.
It doesn't have to be pretty, it just has to be installed, which it is.
Yep.
Excellent. Yeah, this should be... Thank you.
I might as well lock them. Josh is going into labor.
That's what it feels like. You're just watching the process and it's like,
I'm aware. That's why no one's going to be around when I do mine. Even though I wouldn't mind streaming it, just it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'll just go back upstairs. Leave you alone.
Just hear
He gets-
screams and yells.
he gets completely naked.
The thing is, I'll still
I
be in
always
this
do that
basement.
upstairs
You will
alone.
have moved by that point. It'll be very strange. I don't know who's going to be living here at that time. None of this equipment will be here.
Still be here.
Okay, so just fair warn of town. Like, hey, so Neil might be in the
Jack Sparrow.
basement someday.
Watch number 4K resolution video.
Jack Sparrow.
Lol.
Yeah, no 4K resolution video right now. That would be that video card over there.
Hey, mine can do it.
It can.
We just don't have a 4K TV here.
It's very valid.
I do.
Not here.
Not here.
Where the hell did I just put the lock thing? I was just working on it. I just sat down to... God damn
I
it.
honestly don't know.
No, yeah, you guys wouldn't. Because, like, I set stuff down to get this screwdriver to work on it.
Did you sit down when you went to my bag to look for it?
Yeah, I thought I'd set it on the table. Watch, I ended up accidentally putting it in your bag.
Great. Well, at least we found it. Good.
Hey, at least I knew what dumb thing I did right off the
True.
bat.
Okay. We have RAM. We have graphics card.
Hand me the optical drive.
Optical drive. Cut this bad girl open. Let me move some stuff around that we don't need right now.
Got a slicer good. Now, oh, that's what the switch is. Economy, on and off, and then power.
Jack Sparrow.
He shaved. That doesn't look right.
Who shaved?
Jack Sparrow.
Mr. Todd.
Oh.
I shaved? Yeah, more hair than I've had in a long while.
I was going to say, he's got a beard going on.
Yeah, I've been clean shaven for quite a bit. At least this shit's metal.
It's okay.
No, I just suddenly a very painful headache for a moment.
I get those, but in my penis sometimes.
Jack Sparrow.
Really bad camera angle then lol.
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, well,
Looks
it's,
like it was
I mean, it's
gone.
light and short still, so it's not what I had last year yet.
Yeah, unlike Josh and I, who have fairly dark hair, Todd does not.
Very sadly.
I have to shave way too often. It's one reason I like having a beard.
Fuck me.
Nolan. To the best of my ability.
moving the items that are already in bags, just in more proper spots.
So we can see what type of screws they are.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Yeah, I do like knolling. Even
So
before
this
I
is a
knew it had a
Blu-ray
term.
reader? There's a Blu-ray reader.
Should be reader-writer.
I think this is the same one I'm getting. Which, I wish it was just black.
Alright.
I wish it was a baller.
Wish it was a little bit taller.
Jack Sparrow.
Can it play porn at 4K VR?
Yes. That's the point of this machine. The fact that it can play games as well is just a minor detail.
Okay, so this might... Less important pieces, but...
No.
Goddamn Skeeter.
Okay, so we gotta pop off the cover.
Yeah, so...
This is the kind that pops in or out.
Yes, there is, oh, hold on. The fold-out for your case, which it's right here.
As
Has
I say, never had it.
has instructions on how to do that.
Yay. Punch it!
I'm now doing this all behind the scenes, so no need in the computer, sorry, the camera.
Oh god, this has got
Let's
dust
see it.
on it.
Josh, why you gotta ruin it?
Well, it's one of the first things I bought because it was super cheap.
Jack Sparrow.
I like that there is cable management behind the board tray, instead of all the wires just being thrown up all over the case.
Yeah, the way that, wow, the lighting makes my eyes look really dumb right now. Ooh. Ah!
Now I look like a cube.
I'm misshapen, I know. I take it you want the top tray to be your outdoor drive? Okay. Reader, do you want that to be middle or bottom?
I'm thinking bottom. I'll make it a bottom bitch, you know.
Okay. So these actually pop out very simply. It's just quite literally.
Oh, okay.
Unlike the old ones, which are like bend the plastic bezel, which.
I hated those.
Yeah.
Say 10. So much shit.
Okay. So these are keyless, but you have to pinch this and pull.
Pinch and pull.
Just bend and snap. Bend and snap. Snap, little you are.
Jack Sparrow.
Did you get a normal copy of Windows or use that site I told you about?
No. I got one from Amazon for 90 bucks. But like after taxes and shit, it was still like 99. Bunch of bullshit. And mainly because I just wanted to install it.
So Josh,
I thought it was a full size.
put that back in the box.
Oh. So you need to get
Yeah.
an adapter or a different one. Ooh.
The adapters are about $5 on Amazon.
Well, of all the parts to have wrong, that's not bad. Unlike me, who had my hard drive wrong the first time.
Yeah.
Fucking sucked.
Where'd the white bezels go?
There we go.
Give me one to put back on there.
Because fucking stupid thing.
Hey, it's fine. You just ordered wrong. Would you like
Oh,
this?
don't reattach. I peeled you off for a reason. You fucker.
Josh wonders why he's single.
What?
Hmm?
Huh? What? What?
Kumquat? What? Kumquat?
I mean, you'll still
Jack
wear it.
Sparrow.
I just need it
Is it
happy.
a fucking floppy?
It is not. It's a card reader, but
Yeah.
it is a 3.5-inch bay reader, which means it's designed to go in an external a floppy drive bay, which this case does not have.
Yeah.
nor any case made in like the last 6 years.
This thing was like the first thing I purchased before I even had a case, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those things I just forgot about.
Yeah.
Because it was like super cheap. Okay. What would you like next, sir? Hard drive, RAM, graphic card.
Okay. Well, we can leave this just in here with this little plastic piece, or we can put screws in it for added, what have you.
Let's put screws in it because it's going to be moving.
That's right. So... I think these are the correct ones. We'll find out. Yes.
Jack Sparrow.
Oh, so you need a 5.5 drive adapter thingy.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I have a similar card reader, except instead of having, like, on yours when you opened it up, it had all those cables to it. Mine just has one single. Where is it? Mine just uses one of these. That's all.
Nice.
And guess how much it cost me? $16.
That's about how much this one cost.
But I like
I think
it.
this was
Like,
13.
but I don't want to have to, like. So the motherboard I have has very limited USB 2.0 headers. So like that, I think calls for at least one USB 2.0 header plus Molex power. Mine just has that. It's just a 20 pin, no additional power,
Okay.
say nothing. But like I think that also has like eSATA, which means it needs a SATA port connection, which mine doesn't, because who the fuck uses eSATA?
It's ready.
Let me close that before I snap that off by accident. Here.
It's a huge power supply. Bigger than I'm used to.
Oh, what, just by physical size?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1,000 watt, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at the same one, just looking at Corsair, because, again,
Because, like I said, I just wanted it to be ready for when I needed to upgrade in the future.
and I'm looking at the same thing, like, according to PC Power Picker, my rig only pulls 450. But I'm like, if I get a 500, that's going to be stressing that to its near maximum.
Mm-hmm.
And if I try to upgrade it, it's just going to be like, yep, got it. Like, so I don't want to have to necessarily swap a part for no other.
Mm-hmm.
This, I'm just going to two screws here. This set of bays here is removable.
Yeah. They both are, I think.
The bottom one is riveted.
Oh, yeah.
So you cannot remove these three, but you can remove this one and put another fan. Actually, you put two fans. Yeah, you have one fan there, you can actually put another one right here. Or cats will piss.
Who's fighting, eh?
Let's see. I don't know who Abigail's talking to.
Cow.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's always cow.
So one of the things that I don't like about this design is the case has a stuff right here. The camera can see me, and you can kind of see me too, Josh. This it's a fan controller, fan adapter for power that uses Molex. The more and more I'm, trying to move away from Molex as a connector for power, simply because even though I've got a modular power supply, I'd much rather not have to put in a single Molex power adapter for, I just don't want to do it. I just would rather have just all SATA and not have to worry about it. At least it's better than, not you, Jack, but other Jack. When I was taking his computer apart, two of his case fans were Molex powered. Just straight up. I'm like, I understand this is a few years old, but it's gross. I'm like, no. That's a bad computer.
Bad computer.
On top of that, I really don't know what else this is going to. Another fan up here?
Not that I see. I mean, I see that there's like maybe lights.
Power reset, headphone jack, mic, USB 3.0. That's your audio, that's power, that's USB 3. So why does this have a Molex connector anyway? Oh, it is plugging into the back. So this Molex is to power both fans, but if your motherboard has enough headers, we can just remove this.
Oh.
Because at least it's not hardline unit, it's just
spare.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can remove that, and because I know with some motherboards, the 3 or 4 pin fan headers are surprisingly limited. I'm like, why? Every fan or every computer is going to need a fan, unless you submerge it in like mineral oil or something like that.
Yeah. Which I don't want to ever have to deal with.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hand me your hard drive, since I'm over here. And I know front here it says OS drive. I'm guessing goes exclusively in that port.
I am starting with a hybrid drive. I am going to be upgrading next paycheck to a solid state. Hey, this all got sped up because of you. And there's a sale going on.
Hey, I did not tell you to go to Micro Center. I did not take you to Micro Center. I took Todd to Micro Center. Where he bought nothing.
They didn't have what I needed.
Exactly.
So I went
Sadly,
on Amazon and ordered it from my
got a computer.
Sadly, they had more than what I wanted.
No, they had plenty I wanted, but not what I needed.
And it was something I could afford. Great.
Yep.
Here we go.
Quit being dumb.
Now, which drawer would you like this in? Top 3, bottom 3? Because you already have a fan here at the bottom, so we should probably put it there.
Yeah, let's put it on the bottom.
I will admit, I love the fact that this is a thing now.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice.
Yeah. And if you get a solid state, look, you just can screw it in right there.
Oh,
that's what that's for.
I can't wait.
That's why I gave you a bunch of screws, by the way. That's for.
Or not even at solid state, just smaller form factor drives.
Yeah.
Because that's what I have in the cube on the two.
I mean, I do have like
ones.
5 other hard drives at home, but
I mean,
I figured I'd just get a new one.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to put something in a brand new machine that's like 4 years old.
I do all the time. Then again, I don't have a brand new machine yet. So close. So very, very close. I can taste it.
I know. But that's what happened here.
You should get it away from your mouth.
A hanger for the silicon.
Those are so nice.
They do make things easier. You just gotta make sure things are lined up.
Yeah.
Plus, this will make good just as a data storage drive.
Mm.
The satisfying sound. Okay, none of that yet. Because the only things left to actually put in here, besides the, of course, the different processors and stuff, will be, of course, it's going to run power, and I also will need to put in your video card. Well, actually, this has onboard video, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this Celeron supports onboard video though, because it just appears Celeron. So we'll have to put in the video card anyway.
Okay.
Plus, I think your let me see your i7 real quick. Reading the box.
Exciting.
4 cores.
Okay. Okay.
Overclocking cable.
Okay.
Intel hyper-threading technology for 8-way multitasking.
Oh.
Intel Turbo Boost technology 2.0. Intel Smart Cache technology. Supports Intel Optane memory. I have no idea what that means. Supports 2-channel DDR4, DDR3L. Intel HD Graphics 630, so this does support onboard video.
Nice.
Whereas the Celeron here
Yeah. I don't want that.
does not, which makes sense because it's meant to be a server.
It's a piece of poop.
Oh, I forgot. We can put that sticker inside.
We'll take it from the other one.
This one says i7. That would be a lie right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I do like the fact that processors, and in some cases, come with like the little badges, which you can't see in that light. There you go. So, yeah, like this. I like them. Some people are like, don't put that sticker on my case. I'm like, but it's a sticker. It's fun.
I saved all my badges. I didn't put them on the case yet.
I will be
definitely
putting them.
saved them because I'm not sure. Like, I don't know if I want them on the case yet or
I want to put
somewhere
them on
else.
mine, but I want to put them in here.
Oh yeah, you can totally. Well, actually, you
In
can
the
put them like
door?
right here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they're flat, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. That would be your driver and quick install and an empty, very thin box. Weird. Check before you remove the box. Wait. That's checking. Can't do that. There's nothing else left in that box. Besides the box itself.
What's it?
Oh, it's so big.
I know you would hate me, but my urge to destroy this is so great.
I would hate you.
Yeah.
I would just immediately cry.
Yeah. Now, do you remember how much you paid for yours?
It's on my list because I put in all the numbers of everything I
Oh,
bought.
when you purchased it?
Yeah.
Okay. I should probably do that. That's smart.
So that way I know how much I spent and how much it's going to spend. If I buy everything, it's gonna be like $4,000 total.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm not there yet.
If I was to max out RAM, that puts me like almost $5,000. So don't take that out just yet, because we're not gonna put it in just yet, and it scares me.
She's a big one.
Yep.
She's like my ex-wife.
You know, I don't think I've ever actually met your ex-wife.
You have.
Have I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I forget these things. Earlier this week, I was hanging out with some college friends. I'm like, you remember so-and-so? I'm like,
Do I?
you hung out like all the time in the sophomore year. I'm like, I have no idea who this person is. She was cute too. I'm like, did you change? did you get a boob job? Like, I honestly don't understand what happened, what went wrong. So, I'm jiggling the mouse. Yeah, just doing that. I just asked you to jiggle the mouse.
Yeah, I did before you asked me to.
Oh.
That's why I was like, wait, why do you need me to? I just did it. The screen's fine.
Thought it was weird.
It was. I hit it.
Oh,
and then like a second later, you said jiggle the mouse.
Got it.
That's why I was like, wait, no,
There's
just
a
did
delay,
it.
Todd.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should keep all these parts
Now,
together.
I'm going to tell you this right now. It's not going to be pretty back here.
What's the point?
Exactly. Some people will painstakingly do it. I will do it with my own build, if I can.
I'll get around to it. Maybe next time.
Yeah.
When I'm cleaning it.
That's
But
usually...
mine's also has plenty of extra room, so it's still not bad when you do have to get to it. The cable management space is like inches thick.
Mhm.
So yeah, it does make it.
Yours is only
nice.
about half an inch, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Especially if you do like real tight management, that's more than enough room.
I mean, and the thing is, on the back of this, you have all these little eyelets, you have little clips that you can run cables through,
Yeah, I like
which make
that.
things real easy.
Keep it tight.
Yeah, like a Twigger.
Toy.
Isn't tight.
Nope.
Just give me some.
No.
Oh, God.
Alright, I'll have a plan of attack.
This case is getting heavier. It's like we put stuff in it. Okay.
And we're not done yet.
So we got some nice holes here.
Oh, yeah. It likes it.
Okay.
12
One is 90 degree. They're all stiff.
It's so stiff.
So I can take this whole fucking thing apart.
Just use the 90
I
degree.
have to completely reprogram this goddamn thing.
Should have done this before I turned the case. As I give myself a hernia lifting this thing, it's not that heavy.
Oh!
Oh, man.
I just thought of something. If you put your hard drive here, you only need to use one SATA adapter and SATA connection. Because it will be able to reach from there to there without issue. Or wait, hold on. Let's check. No.
Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Very shiny on screen.
Wire ties.
It's all the extra lights.
And, you know,
Humidity.
oil. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna.
Let's go ahead and move that
I
guy
mean,
up
would be
there.
able to. Even that would be tight. Because as it goes from there, yeah, so never mind, we'll just have to do two, no matter what. Even if we put it in this top A, because it's facing back this way. Well, wait. Let's check. Plug that right. Look at them holes.
Hammer in there.
We want 5 volt.
Okay. Just pinch my fingers like that. It hurts. That's good. No, it's going in the correct way. Just
You gotta force it. Like the love your father gives you. Force it.
What love?
Exactly.
No go. So we'll just have to put in two.
Okay. Then no reason to move it then.
Yep. Okay. Maybe I'll wait for that because there's all manner of cords in the way.
If I build a second one of this project, maybe I'll film it. Or the Thor's hammer, I want to film from the beginning on. And try and do a video for that. Or for my Guardian build. Because I want to do a,
Todd, what do you have the motherboard
box?
booklet?
I want to do a,
Jack Sparrow.
If you forced it with your ex-wife, you would be paying child support.
Oh, you would be paying child support. No, I want to do a 3D printed Guardian that has a motion sensor, so when you walk by it, it awakens and the two parts spin, and then has like a blue LED or like a blue laser and a red laser that actually like ideally would track you if you're walking past with the music playing underneath it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and like most of it should be pretty easy to do. I just got to figure out the bearing system for that. Will be a little trickier to have the two parts spin separately like they do. Figure out lighting inside of it. I already have like the right sensor, and what inspired it is I realized in one of my kits with all the different parts, one of them is just a laser pointer that you can control via Arduino. I'm like, oh, wait, I could totally just put that in the eye and have it follow you around. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool. And then I'll sell it on Etsy.
What you looking at?
I'm looking at the numbers of your SATA ports to know which one is going to be essentially quote-unquote master.
Would it be the one that's labeled?
It is, but I'm trying to figure out if it was the one on the top or the bottom. So it looks like it's going to be the top one.
Because each of those has two, correct?
So 1-23. The most exciting part of this program, folks, is me reading the manual
I think
quietly to myself.
next time we'll pay for background music. In the arms of the angel.
It is flagged.
Flagged in Korea for awesome. Van
the
Shadows.
sign of the angle. Hypotenuse.
It still makes you cry.
It doesn't say, but
Those dogs are just doing math.
those dogs, they're playing poker.
Alright, let's see if I destroy a part right now. Good beer.
Satisfying click.
I'll leave that there for you.
Jack Sparrow.
It says 720p but doesn't look like it. Weird.
Word is hideous and grainy.
Well, actually, our footage is being zoomed in right now,
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah.
so there's a minor, digital zoom happening.
I'm just grainy. Staying with it. Alright, so that's connected. Looking for this cable. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
By the way, if you want to do any of this, by all means, tell me to stop, and I will happily let you do any of this yourself.
I'm enjoying watching.
I'll take that as a go to hell, Neil. Alright.
Backdoor slots 9.
Hold on.
Alright. I think I can test this. Just to make sure I've wired this correctly. Yes!
I hear a tiny solenoid.
Yeah.
Sweet, so I understand the diode part. Now I just have to put the wireless transmitter on it and a power transistor for a switch.
I want to see it work. Awesome.
Yeah,
How much force does that have? Roughly.
not much. Enough to push a button,
Okay.
move something.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I could definitely push something for sure. I mean, it's only a 5 volt. They do sell bigger ones,
Right.
but I wanted try to have this whole system run off 5 volts.
Yeah, exactly.
So they can use a battery pack and not need a extra power conversion that I don't know how to do yet. Because even learning how to use a transistor for this instead of a relay was a good move.
Yeah.
Molex. Boo. Molex.
Show me your moves.
CGA.
I want to show you my moves. Continue showing me your moves.
My moves are as follows. Get bent.
Oh, I only do get shorty.
He's not creepy.
Get swifty.
Worry about it. Get swifty. So that's 2.
I still think it's funny that they actually do sell the little columns you can use to hold up your hard drives. Or not hard, your
Video cards.
video cards.
If your video
So
card is
fucking
too
big.
long and too heavy, yeah, they have these little posts. Little posts. I mean, they're like a big.
Just little plastic guys.
Some are actually made of metal and are adjustable.
So, I mean, this one uses steel all through it. Thank you, sir. Tuck that under.
These labels. Of course.
So for this, I will be needing 2 ports, it looks like. So when he goes in this way,
This can go This should not work.
Can you hand me the screwdriver?
What size?
Phillips head.
Large, small.
Large.
If I do this, should work. All right, sweet.
Josh, why is that locked? I think I need a flatter one. Or is it just that tight?
Yes. In part. Also, the screwdriver is a little stripped.
Yeah.
It's old.
Okay.
I don't want to you to install this just yet because I am still
No.
in the kill.
You're fine. I'm just preparing.
Getting antsy.
So I need to remove a couple of
The
these
thing I
guys.
don't like about these clips is,
They undo.
well, not only that, as it rubs back and forth like that, it's scratching the face.
Yeah.
A smidge. I mean, way back when it didn't matter because they were unpainted.
Yeah.
But you also had to worry about your case rusting. It's kind of terrifying these days. Alright. Ready for that kind of power?
Power! No, you're good. I got it. Now that I know it was a little tighter. I was able to unscrew her. There we go. Both the girls out.
That is a beefy connector.
That's a lot of beef.
Yep. So that goes to the motherboard. This one goes to the power supply. Which you can, damn it. It's funny to us because we can see it, but you can't because the computer's in the way. Damn it! Trust me, it was funny.
I am correct.
I'm like, why is it so difficult to work in here? And then I remember, oh yeah, you don't have a full tower. That is another thing my build is with a full tower because I'm spoiled rotten as far as space.
Yeah.
I'm like, would you mind holding it up like that? Thank you. Right. Which one was this? This one. Serial one.
Back to the middle and around again. I'm going to plug this in the motherboard. 100% fuel power. We grew up in the 90s.
Josh, don't make me laugh like that while I'm trying to do this. Wait. See if this is accurate. It is. And that's safe.
Accurate safe.
It hurts my fingers.
It hurts me fingers. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a different 90s song. So
Yes, it is.
I don't know, that one just popped in my head too.
Yeah, that's why it didn't work.
this out of the way. That's out of the way.
Sweet. That's easy setup. Push a button, light goes on.
Nice.
Which should mean
Push a button. Servo moves. Tom servo.
if I, plug it in correctly.
So, this connection is really fat.
It's not gonna fit.
It's gonna be tight. It'll work though. I mean, like, it's just.
Hope that's not too loud. Oh, that's on the tablet. Because it doesn't stay pulled.
They're so easily used.
But otherwise
that should work
works.
just fine. I just have to be careful to not run as much behind this.
Yeah. Just next to it, or
Yeah. So.
we got tons of holes.
There it goes.
Because I mean, what? We only have like.
Okay, so you've got two USB 3.0 headers, one here and one there, which is good. This is going to be your power connections. Audio's back here. That's for something we're not using.
Yeah, it should work though.
When you do liquid cooling, this one probably labeled water pump.
Nice.
I still have to run power to this.
So now actually all this has to do is I have to basically wire it together, and the hard actually now I have to focus on
Jack
getting-
Sparrow.
What the fuck is that clicking?
Todd.
It is a tiny solenoid valve for another project I am working on that is coming together exactly as I had pretty much planned or had hoped.
Jack Sparrow.
Now it's gone.
Yes, it's the delay.
It was on the table.
Yeah, next to the mic, so might need a little fine tuning, but
In principle, it works.
yeah, no, and it should do the job. So next step is I have to do some soldering, so I'm not going to do that tonight, but it'll involve double checking the USB port delivers enough power from a battery bank. And then assemblage. Might need a resistor in there. That might be what the problem is. Or I might have to go Arduino signal boost. Let's see.
Full case. Next time. And don't tell me, oh, it won't fit in my space. Bullshit. You make it work.
No, it wasn't the problem. It was just I like the way this one looked.
Yeah, well, that's, important.
No, fit in there.
It'll. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yep, yep. So much fiddly cow. We know a cat here. He is the color of privileges. Put him in the computer.
Meow.
Like his data? No. Like him.
Cow.
I will admit, in the past I've usually been faster at building computers. Now I take my sweet ass time. Even though I know
Right,
full
Cal?
well that
It's so cute.
I'm going to have to come and undo half this in a bit.
Cow. Cow the kitty. Too cute.
Okay, Google.
What?
Set 15-minute timer.
Hey, Todd. Are you going back upstairs?
I'm getting to take my lunch out when it's warm. What?
Can you give me a drink if you're going back upstairs?
Oh, fuck. Yes.
If you're going back upstairs.
But I'm not coming back downstairs. But there's a chute, so I'll drop it through. You
Sounds
catch
good.
It.
I'll send Cal.
Yeah, I'll drop it through the chute. Yeah, I'll be back down. I can take a dump. So I'll grab it on the way down from that.
Power
Wash
dump.
my hands before.
Grab me one as well, too, please.
Same?
Yes,
Because that's all I got.
that's perfectly fine.
Because it's hot and I'm thirsty.
Hi, Hot and Thirsty. I'm Neil. Please don't kill me.
Schneer.
I'll hurt you for such things. They gave you, like... These are all for video cards.
What the fuck? Oh, that's cool when I buy a second one.
They're each one indicated, like... So you have, like... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5... 5 or 6 video card connectors. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right now I'm looking at your... No, that's the wrong ones. There we go. This is what I'm looking at. For some reason, you have 2 different CPU connectors. One that is correct for here, and the other that is not.
Oh. So you have to unconnect that?
Yeah. Whatever. It's all good. We're learning. We're children. We're children. Thank you. God damn it.
Okay. I guess I'm not picking up Dwight. He's going to be in Cherville already.
Oh. Right on.
Okay. I thought we had attached the address, Dwight.
To what, the loft?
Yeah. Hold on. Because somebody asked where it was. Oh, no. You just put Lansing.
Oh. Wait a second. I don't understand. I thought that said CPU. It says EPU.
The fuck?
I don't.
EPU.
That's why this this plug's not going in. Okay. Motherboard layout 1-4.
Exciting, I know. I'm copying and pasting an address. Alright.
Okay, that will connect. Just I was just having issues with it.
Okay.
Will it disconnect though? Yes. Hold that. Hold on, wait. Help with that.
Stop holding it. Hold it. Stop. Hold. There.
When it comes to ATX connectors, I tend not to force things because it is bad juju. Alright. Yeah, that's connected now. Why the fuck were you fighting me so hard? You dick.
You just needed to, warm it up a bit. Sweet talk it.
Okay, I'm gonna take a small break. Wait till
Cool.
the comes down here with beverage.
Some beverages that'll cool us
Yeah,
down.
it's a little warm down here, folks.
The AC broke here.
Yeah. Even though we're in the basement, which helps a lot, it's still very warm outside. Well, it's actually probably almost kind of nice out at this point, maybe. Hand me your card reader. It's only because of the tether. Up here, my eyes are. I just want to see it. Multi-funk card reader. Nice.
Fuck.
It says so right on the front is a 3.5-inch bay.
Like I said, one of the first things I bought, and I totally forgot about it.
PC Perfect did not warn you. Did not say, hey, dummy.
No, but then again, it was one of the ones that I had to put in later.
Yeah. Okay, so it requires a SATA connection. USB 3.0. USB 2.0 and Molex. Are you sure you want to use this card reader?
No.
Okay. I will send you links to both the card reader I purchased and the adapter.
Okay.
They're both on Amazon Prime.
Cool. Like I said, I bought that thing a long time ago.
Melissa bought this, essentially the same one, and installing it on her machine was such a pain. I mean, let's see. Compact flash, SD, M2, micro SD, USB 3. The thing is, the one I have, I think it's only 2 USB 3, but there's no USB 2.0, which is fine, at least for me. I mean, you'll have 4 on the front. You'll have, 4 USB 3.0s, plus you'll have
I just
five
wanted
back.
the card reader spots.
Yeah, I mean, the one I've got has everything except for eSATA.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know anything that uses an eSATA.
eSATA was almost, basically, in my opinion, it was just the SATA equivalent to FireWire. It was like, here, we got our own, oh, USB 3 came out? Oh, okay.
But we're still special, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And the benefit of eSATA was that it could be used as a USB 2.0 port, which was nice. So, yeah. But if you do upgrade to an M2 solid state, so you got your, again, you guys can't see this. You've got your port here, and it'll go along this way. These holes here, one of those will be the end notch of your,
Okay.
one of the screws. There's a little screw and standoff in there.
Oh. Open it first.
Oh.
Cold. It's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, the lights do not help with keeping the basement cold.
No. This build brought to you by Wild Cherry Pepsi.
I wish.
Please sponsor us, Pepsi.
Anyone?
Even though I'm a Coke person, I'll sell your cola.
Ah, so you are for sale.
Todd, I have debt.
Yeah. I don't like Coke that much.
Yeah. Really, I will sell any cola, and I mean any cola, for the right price.
Literally any.
Literally anytime. Any cola, anytime.
That hit the spot.
I will say this, Josh. It's a good-looking machine.
She's pretty. I was a little worried because I had taken her out of the box,
Understand.
And I'm going by everything being online.
Mm-hmm.
Jack Sparrow.
Pepsi, the official anti-SJW cola.
Because of their commercials and shit.
SJW?
Social Justice Warrior.
Oh. There we go. Yeah, I'm not hip with the lingo. course, I didn't understand what FC was last night, so
Yeah.
someone just popped up and said, "Do you want my FC?" I'm like,
Friend code.
yeah. I'm like, no, we don't really do online play, but thanks.
I don't know you.
Yeah. Could have been anyone.
Could have been Hitler.
He would have a friend code.
Secret Hitler. So apparently there was a sitcom canceled after one episode in the 90s called Heil Honey, I'm Home. Focused on Hitler and Eva Braun living in the suburbs, terrorizing their Jew neighbors. It's supposed to be a quirky sitcom. Yeah, one episode.
I'm surprised it got that.
Yeah.
Now I want to watch it.
I know.
Oh. I mean, at least we got...
I mean, we did have the Comedy Central show.
That's my bush.
That's my
yeah,
bush,
that's my
yeah.
bush.
I was about to bring that up. But that was, acceptable.
He wasn't Hitler.
Exactly.
I hate that joke. Well, yeah.
The thing is, I kind of hope that whoever they had cast as Hitler, because it was such a small thing, he never really
Jack
noticed.
Sparrow.
Your system sounds great, but can it play Crysis 3 Ultra and Minesweeper in 4K?
Yes.
Yes, it can.
Oh my god, how many mines?
Every pixel's a mine, Todd.
All of it. That was me being surprised.
I believe you. Alright. Oh. Okay, we got power running to...
Damn it. The resistor didn't help.
Power for the motherboard, power for devices,
I guess as long as you just press it once.
data for both.
I just thought holding it down would
We'll need to run power for this.
hold it.
We'll also need to run...
Click, click, click.
I am the Clit Commander.
Exactly what I was thinking.
I need to figure out and see how your RAM gets installed.
Well, alright, I'm done and bored with that project. Laura can finish it herself now. That's how all my electronics projects get. It's like, alright, a breadboard inside. Now I gotta build it and solder and put it into something and engineer a design. Ugh. I just wanted to make it work.
Now that I know I can, I don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I did the part I want to do. I assembled the electronics and made that work. You build a hammer.
You're a hammer.
Which sadly that magnet isn't strong enough to work through plastic. So if I make the hammer, the magnet will have to be exposed on top. But I need to try it on other metals to see if it'll have a strong enough pull. We'll see.
You have just 2 sticks of RAM?
Yarp.
Okay.
Lighter for me.
Isn't it yours that lights up and tells you which ones to
Not
use?
the RAM, that's the PCI Express
Okay.
slots. Which is so...
That's crazy.
Such a whistle. I love it.
I mean, you can get the Corsair RAM cooling things.
I
with
was looking
the
at
lights.
that. There's actually a version of the RAM itself that just has RGB LED
Oh, really?
in it.
Oh, God.
Because why not? I mean, Melissa did pay the...
Jack Sparrow.
Use a magnet out of a old hard drive can stop a pacemaker.
Yeah,
Never tried it.
probably not gonna.
I don't think it's going to be strong enough to hold that down, though.
Oh, no, that wouldn't work for the Thor hammer thing. No, that has to be an electromagnet.
Right.
Because it has to be on-off. Sadly, electromagnets do not work in an always on, and then you can turn them off. It's only reverse. No, I've already got, the concept electronics and stuff is super simple. It's just an issue of, the video I'm basing this off of, that guy used he built his own electromagnet designed from the power transformer of a microwave.
Yeah.
Which that would definitely give more.
Maybe we'll peel the sticker off.
What power?
But this is supposed to have up to 300 pounds of holding power, on a door. So. Computers. Such an exciting camera view. Should run one back here.
I mean, I could just turn around.
Who gives a shit? If there's one dude watching, he hasn't complained yet.
Jack, don't you dare fucking complain. I'm not moving.
We can always just turn the chat off.
That's true. This is for posterity. I don't fucking know.
How did we do this again? I don't know. Let's watch the video. Fuck, what did we do?
God, that video's long.
Just like that.
That's so nice.
Laundry. Haha.
After Melissa gave me that motherboard, I was reading up reviews on it. Because, you know, something I should have done before having to buy it in the first place. But, you know, some of the complaints people had, that like lowered stars, was DDR4 was different than DDR3 as far as installing it. So they were complaining about how difficult it was to install the RAM. Because DDR4, because it has just the one slot, the one click. Also, this shield, the one that comes with mine, similar to this, because we both have Asus boards, has that foam. It was just a little too spongy, and I had to put more force on the motherboard than I wanted. So, like, quite literally, the complaints of the people building using that motherboard were, it was new and weird and scared me.
Bunch of boners.
Yeah. Okay. Still know about all of your I/O connectors, like, you know, switches.
Jack Sparrow.
Josh, that look when you handed him RAM, it was like a drug.
Oh, it
Dealer
was.
being like, that shit right there will fuck you up.
That's because it gave me the. I had the mental image of when he held it as he was holding two really thick lines of cocaine.
It smelled delicious. It's amazing how much coke you do behind this when this camera's not on you. I mean, this entire computer is covered in pure snow.
Yeah.
You know the street value of this mountain?
No. I don't know street value of drugs.
That's why.
Probably a lot.
That just seems like probably one of the better ideas. But it's just... It doesn't shift as much. You're not jacking stuff up.
Mm.
Actually, it would have been smart to, like, you can put it on these. Oh, these are too small.
Yeah.
I thought those would be smart. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the screen.
Oh.
It just looks dirty. That's why I liked it. Alright. Swear, YouTube's the reason we can't run for public office, Josh.
Whatever. He was president now. Who gives a shit?
I'm gonna get myself a hernia sitting here like this. Alright, I am going to get rid of this Molex thingy. Okay, I just discovered an issue with this. Okay. Gonna cut this zip tie. Gotta cut it good. Didn't cut any cables. It's always one of my concerns with, like, there's always that one or two zip ties and it's like, I cut this and I ruined something. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. So we don't need that
Wait.
because
Be a quiz. How is Babby formed?
big part.
A series of animated cartoons that were just animated videos of people reading Yahoo answers
Oh God.
verbatim as opposed to correcting them.
Oh no.
Now is Babby formed.
I was a fan header, where would I have hidden myself? So that's chassis intrusion sensor. It's a fan card extension port. Oh. Okay, so CMOS, CPU fan goes there, CPU chassis fan 2, chassis fan 1. You actually suffer the same issue that my motherboard suffers, which is not having CPU optional fan. That's a jumper pin. Alright, so you've got two case fans. This one is this case, and I have this connection down here. Nope, that's the wrong one. This one right here. That it's gonna have to go in this. Or I'm gonna have to put this one in that one and this one in that one, which makes more sense. The thrilling adventures of cable management. This is really short. We might have to use that Molex connector.
Shit.
Adjuster on your fans. That is irksome, to say the very least.
Just because it gives you an extension?
Yeah. Sorry, folks. Jack.
Did you recently visit Target in St. John? No.
Why not?
I went to McDonald's.
Is it right next to the Target?
Yeah. That's where I was harassed by the Special Olympics team. They were everywhere. It was weird. They were standing at the intersection. They were standing at the entrance to the drive-thru for McDonald's, and at the exit, where like after you pay, requesting donations.
That's like full force.
Yeah. I was like, I better give some money before they like group together and flip my car.
They have that strength.
Here's $1. Leave me alone.
I don't want to use this thing. This is silly. Unhook them. How does this work? Wow. Be gone. All these wires are the same.
Fan it up. Fan it up. Fan it up. Fan it up.
You keep saying that word.
actually cooler upstairs at this point.
Well, there's windows upstairs.
Yep.
And there's a big fan running in your
Yep.
dining room.
Ceiling fans.
What's
And
it
not
lights?
hot lights.
Circulation, not hot lights.
Yeah, normally when I'm down
Not
here, it's me by
three
myself.
very
no
attractive
lights.
men.
Lights, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you do later?
Probably playing computer games.
That's what you like to think.
If this all works out.
He thinks it'll be done tonight.
Well, it'll be assembled tonight.
Yeah, the installation process is.
Forgot my watch is not on his wrist.
Like I said, assembled. It had nothing to do with software or turning it on, necessarily.
It is a lot later than I thought.
You don't have to work.
That's true. I have tomorrow off. You're lucky.
I mean, if not, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can
At
handle
this point, especially, I can handle the rest. It's mostly
Well, yeah.
just connecting and plugging things in. And I also have Google, which is how you learned. So,
Near the end, most of the earlier days, it was just like, where does this plug in?
yeah. How I learned to use computers and the internet. My dad, how do you know so much? I'm like, I'll just try shit, see what happens.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's fine.
I think probably my worst moment when, as far as computers go, is Mike Gagne had a tower that I basically said,
Lexi.
give me this, I will make it
Lexi.
better, I will fix it. Please, for the love of God, let me fix it. Hi, Lexi. Anyways, so he lets me use the machine, and
There's a dog put on my foot.
it's totally played. Alright. This would have been very clever had I run this before putting that in. Oop. See if I can I be clever about it? Maybe.
Might do that at the loft because that's soldering. And Ben has stuff. Well, I mean, I have my stuff, but there's air conditioning.
Yeah.
Not that a soldering makes that much heat that I have to do.
But just being comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll probably end up doing it here tonight because I'll be up late, and it's 2-pin header pins onto a USB breakout board. So you can plug in a micro USB connector to power breadboard or whatever project. Because I couldn't find, it was cheaper to get it with a breakout board, which connects all the pins, including data, as if I needed to connect it for a project, than it was to get for me to find just the USB socket and then wire it
Keep it
myself.
off right now.
Let's just put it on mine.
A little daisy chaining. Never nobody.
Except for Daisy.
Well, she doesn't live here anymore.
No.
And I'm surprised it's so much quieter.
Well, Floyd can be out at times.
I was more so pointing that her owner was no longer here.
Oh, that too. She could be out.
Could? Was. Almost constant.
You didn't live here.
No, I didn't. For good reason. I guarantee Mike cannot pick up that voice. Right now, it's very quiet. Soft. Making noises over there?
Yep.
Alright.
Fan it up.
So, if you look on those fans, you'll notice that there's a little space here, which is great for running cables like this around in corners so that you can tuck them away or wrap them around to help cut down on space usage. You know, like you do. Because this is my plan right here. Just to do, well, not that can't reach, but just wrap it around like that and leave it like that. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't it? The question is, will it fit?
Will it fit?
Nope. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Because they designed this to be pretty tight in here. Oh. Oh. Go down. Alright. Hey, we got lucky. With we, I mean you.
Sweet.
There appears to be just enough of a gap that I can run that without too much madness. And after a bit of finagling, I didn't have to run another Molex power.
Moloch sounds like a villain from He-Man. Moloch, you fool!
Yeah, I can see Skeletor yelling that.
You're outdated! No one likes you! Bring me a churro.
You want to do me a favor and screw that in? I'm not left-handed. You could do something on this build. This screw, this one that's gonna be all stripped and horrible, that's you.
Sweet.
Next.
Oh, this one's going in so much better.
Well, shut up. No one asked you. Video clip will be in the way. Tuck that away. Don't jab at me. I'm a bleeder. He'll just be like, oh god!
That's the blood sacrifice we need.
Yeah, then you'll have viruses. All kinds of them.
Only the fun ones.
Alright.
Okay, what else needs power?
This.
Ooh, sexy.
So, let's see. That's audio. These are switches. This is just one plug. So this goes in the bottom. In the bottom. In the bottom.
In the bottom of the case. That's where this one goes.
Yep. Nope. Back up. Back up.
Smacking my bitch up. Boo-ba-doo. Boo-ba-doo, 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 boo-ba-doo.
That should be a cover by Richard Cheese. That's plugged in. And then we got this fun guy. Right here. Yeah. This is your audio headphone jack. And that can go straight down. I could keep putting it through here, but I'm just going to keep putting it through there. This makes more sense. Again, another benefit of a full case is far more space or more cable management, and I don't have to keep shoving everything through the same hole. That's enough out of you.
Jack Sparrow.
Have computers become that complicated that you can't toss one together in like 30 minutes?
Just taking your time.
Jack Sparrow.
Back in my day, I could get one together in like 30 minutes.
That's nice. I'm slow and meticulous. Most of my builds take anywhere from 1 to 3 hours because I'm trying to be a bit more fiddly, and yeah, I could actually take even more time and clean this up. But I would say that computers have become fairly complex and getting things situated.
Oh yeah. Before there was even cable management involved, and
actually, before cable management, it was just sort of like, well, these are where the wires are. I'm not going to fight with them. Sort of just throw them in there.
Yeah.
But trying to get certain
it was about
things
keeping them
situated.
together so you could have airflow.
Yeah.
Back then.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I got all these. No, that one's just there. Your mother actually came with a nice little cheat sheet.
Oh, nice.
Jack Sparrow.
Only thing I always hated was the stupid header pins. Always a guessing game with them.
This came with a cheat sheet for exactly that.
Yeah, that's last time I built mine. That's where I blew out by plugging one into the wrong spot.
Some motherboards are labeled or color coded, which is nice, but most aren't. I really don't understand. And like, heck, on my E-machine, this is just one plug. And so
I don't understand why it's not.
it's not like I can replace these switches individually. If I buy this part from the factory or the manufacturer, it's one big unit.
Yeah. Factory. Factory unit. Abby. Mia. Oh, she just sees all the empty boxes. She got to climb in them.
As well she should.
She's like, I didn't know you guys brought kitty toys.
No.
Jack Sparrow.
Like I would get a Mobo that labeled everything, then I got a cheap case that was like, here, fend for yourself, you dumb bastard, lol.
Look how she actually reads long.
It's weird.
You forget an apostrophe, she's like, fuck you. Kitty? Oh, is it the other box you're seeing?
LEDs. Okay, power switch.
Jack Sparrow.
ROFL.
She pronounces that one by letter.
Mm-hmm. So we can't make her say Rafflecopter.
Rafflecopter.
Hey, Abby. You're gonna be all nuzzly and cute, which I can't trust.
She's like, no, I just saw this other box. Figured I'd mail you guys because you bought me boxes.
Mm-hmm. For this human, I will not hate you forever. And I just noticed there was a better spot for me to run these cables.
There.
Through this hole. Ow.
Don't stab yourself.
It's too late. It's too late for me, Josh. Go back.
Save yourself.
There's no point without you, Neil.
Good. Die here with me. Now that he's dead, I can stop faking. Good thing I got this insurance policy. All right.
Doodaloo, 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 doo. Doodaloo, 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 doo. Doodaloo, 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 doo.
Boodaloo, doo, doo, doo. I can't remember which. How to. So on these, instead of saying plus or minus, there's a little arrow. I can't remember if the arrow is ground or if it's not. Google
Jack
it.
Sparrow.
New dumb static kitty of doom.
We're still tethered. We're good.
Never mind. Gangster. I kind of want to go sit in my car's AC for a little bit for no reason. It's like when I worked in a restaurant and they had the walk-in cooler. So nice.
Forgot I have the workbench over there is pretty clear, so it's easy to set up to.
Huh.
See how to.
My wife. Abby said her hellos. Now she's on her chair.
Jack Sparrow.
So you now need a white privilege gaming chair. Must have RGB.
I need a place where I can try out chairs. That's something I cannot buy on the internet.
Yeah, I got to try that one out because it's my dad's.
Because, like, I want one with a headrest. Because I like to lean back. And my current chair, it just gave out. Like, it, doesn't have any support now. Like, you can't lock it to where you can only lean back a little bit. Like, there's no resistance. It just, as soon as you sit down, it's trying to fall all the way back.
I hate that.
So I'm like, God damn it. And I tried the currently recommended gaming chair, the one that was like a race car chair. I don't like it because it's got these little bumps on the ass part. And I'm like, I'm too fat for that. And it kind of pokes me in the thighs and the side. And I'm like, that would get super uncomfortable. Like, I didn't mind the back, I didn't mind the headrest, that stuff was comfortable. It's just, like, my butt's got to be comfy. Like, the butt of your chair right now is fine.
Yeah.
This
No,
one's
I
awesome.
like that chair. That chair works for me. Although, honestly, I'm just as good in this chair.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. Like, it's a simple folding chair, but when I'd sit and play World of Warcraft in this longer, my back and everything didn't hurt nearly as bad because for some reason I would sit with better posture in that chair. I think part of it is I could get it closer to my desk because it doesn't have arms.
Right.
So I could more easily relax. I wasn't trying to like lean over or whatever.
Right. Like
Which
they
I'm
recommend
aware of with that chair.
They
but-
recommend having the table the same height as the armrests.
Yeah.
In
But like
your
down
station.
here, I can be further from the table no matter what I'm doing, so it's not as big a deal.
Like, I would need to lean back in this, so I'd need the table to be like right here.
I'll be right back.
Fucking around with that, typing some shit.
I don't need to go anywhere. Duh.
Chapter 1. You're installing a computer. Congratulations.
Let the computer install you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill this light for just a second.
Go ahead.
Chapter 2.
Top of the plug on me. Sweet release.
Oh my god, it works. Running off.
Nice.
The ultimate test now.
Waiting for smoke.
Yeah. Everything works exactly
As it should.
as it should. Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, all it is now is soldering the electronics and crap together and then figuring out the actual
I mean,
that part there,
isn't
which
there
shouldn't be
like
too
a
hard.
regulator you could get that would basically, when you press the button, it would stop it from going off more than once?
I don't know because I'm not sure on the wiring on this or like what it exactly. I don't know how what the output wave is coming from this, and I can't change that. Now, what I could eventually do is run this to where the output pin of this would go to an input on a microcontroller like this one, and then anytime then the microcontroller go, oh, whenever that input is changed, go send this.
I mean,
signal out.
okay. So when you push the button and it unlocks it, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to be when you push it and hold it. Well, I can plug it in and show you again just with the light part because it works with the light. So it
Because
might
basically what you have going on right now is you have a regulator that is constantly sending a signal. It sounds like you need something that interrupts that signal.
because like if I do D for the light, when I'm pressing it, the light stays on. That's how it should work. But with that I'm wondering with an Arduino if it sends a different signal to the transistor, like a different power to that, which would cause it to hold the switch open, or if this is sending just a strong enough signal to kick it for a second but not hold it when dealing with the power. Like, this might just not be putting enough through the transistor, whereas it's easy for like an LED. But again, if nothing else, I can replace that with a relay. Same thing. That would kick the relay.
Right, because it sounds like you need some sort of a loop in between there, something that's gonna accept the signal, understand that the signal is still coming.
Okay.
And,
I thought it drained this.
oh wow!
Like I was like, what? No, there's no way this thing's drawing that much power. Like these are like 100 milliamp like electronics in this. Yeah, it's still working, but the lights.
But that's still fucking awesome, Ted.
And well, the thing is, Laura asked me to do this, and then light.
Oh!
Sorry.
It's okay. We're good.
Should have waited just another second.
You're fine.
Yeah, Laura had asked me to do the project, and like I had basic ideas, and then I went to Adafruit to look for parts, and I was like, all right, well, I already have a push button remote. Like I have RF receivers. What would it take to make that? And I'm like, that'll be the hardest part, figuring out that signal. And then I found you just buy these. They automatically sync up to different receivers they have with different outputs. I'm like, all right, well, that's done. So then it was just, figuring out that, which all I did was take the exact diagram they had for the solenoid in their picture on the page, and I replaced the microcontroller digital control with the output from the RF that controls the LED. So it flips that switch for me. So so I figured it like theoretically it should have been easy, and surprisingly it was. Yeah, I might try going through a microcontroller to see if that helps, but for her project, all it needs is to do that once. So, and then the latch will flip open.
I can't stand this. I'm sorry, Josh.
Yeah.
I'm sweating enough that static I don't think is an issue.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's generally only in winter I end up
when
using
it's-
those at
when
work
it's super
when it's
dry,
real
yeah.
when I'm noticing static in the lab naturally. In which case, a lot of times, if I'm even working on a board, I just make sure to just touch something and then go to the board.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I still have my grow system set up. I mean, again, in principle, it would still need to be completely wired differently.
Right.
I need an outlet box and a dual outlet for it too, to wire up. Really sure those relays can handle that.
I saw that they sell kits where you can create your own arcade sticks.
Nice.
Um,
Yeah, I've seen, if not kits, but like tutorials on how to do it and
Right,
the parts and stuff.
because like I was looking at buying a fighting stick for
The Switch.
just multi-purpose, so I could use it for more than just PS4 or PC.
Yeah.
And they had one that was like, yeah, you can build it and it'll come with like a different header switch, so you can plug it into multiple systems.
Nice.
As long as it's USB based, you should be fine. I'm like, well, then it would work on a Switch.
Should, yeah.
And like, yeah, it works on the Switch. I'm like, cool.
Nice.
And because like originally I didn't even think about that because I just want to buy one, and it was actually, of course, it's cheaper to build it yourself. So I was like, all right.
I saw one that was kind of neat. It was a mini. It was a Switch stand and arcade stick. So basically, you slid the Switch into it without the Joy-Cons, and like the box, it was hidden with the screen, so that became your screen. And then it just had the stick in front of it, so it looked like a tiny little arcade unit. The Switch is all your power and stuff, so you just use it as basically a stand, so you can use your arcade stick attached.
That
to
is
it.
awesome.
And I was like, that's actually kind of cool. Like, I mean, sometimes I'd want it detachable, but you can always take the Switch out and. Because you're running it in tablet mode, so I'm pretty sure that means it's a wireless
Yeah.
It's video card time.
thing.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-ba-dum, ba-dum-da-da. Oh.
Jesus.
Right?
Thought mine was big.
And it's got like covers for everything.
Yeah, I do like they do that.
Oh my god.
I was sad my motherboard didn't come with more of them, because I was moving plugs from that
Plug
one.
this back in, but to get it through there, I don't want to
Yeah.
be obstructing it.
Obstructing justice. I get it.
Privilege.
Ooh, now, big question, position. Oh, there's easiest to get wires, and that gives it the most error.
It's actually the gray one.
Oh, there's only one that works for it?
Well, there's two other ones, but this is the primary.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right, that's where I have mine. I wanted to put the Elgato directly above it, which you should be able to do, because it only needs the smaller slot.
That's not.
But on my computer, that slot is taken up by the M2 drive, essentially. So it's one or the other, so I had to put the Elgato lower.
Yeah, this is why I'm doing this.
So that you can blame him.
Correct. Now these screws that were. The thing is, you came with. There was a little SLI bridge that came with this. You can't use it with a 1080.
Yep.
So you got this. You can't? That's why you have which one?
SLI,
that's
SLI
right.
HD.
Makes sense. I'm assuming
Jack
that's
Sparrow.
still.
What do you think of Lenovo? Been trying to get away from HP laptops, and I know they are.
I've used
Not
the.
IBM anymore, but hear anything.
I've used them in when I worked at Best Buy, and they seem okay. I mean, I don't see a problem with them.
No, I think MSI and Asus are a little better overall generally.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lenovo's are. I think they're your average person laptop, affordable.
Yeah.
Gift. Like you can get decent ones of them for more money or whatever. But
Right. My dad.
like whereas MSI
bought
or
a,
Asus, you get into a little bit more like you
More
go in and go, you know what a GPU is. Whereas Lenovo's kind of like, whatever. It does pictures, cool.
Yeah, it's more so. This is a workstation. It's not
Yeah,
a power.
but they're
unit.
good.
Yeah.
They do what they need to do.
My dad got a tablet that's made by Lenovo, and it's okay. Like he was like, I'm gonna get this one because it's cheaper. My mom, like, to compete with my mom who bought hers, and she bought a fucking Galaxy.
Oh.
And like hers is doing all this awesome shit, and he's like, well, mine won't do that. I'm like, she bought top of the line.
Yeah.
You bought bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. Yep. When it comes to computing, you get what you pay for. You really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the exception of like one or two things where they're just like that's just the name you're paying for. You're not necessarily paying for.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like the term Alienware comes to mind.
Yeah.
I find Alienware to be just an absolute ripoff.
It's like gaming PCs that I could build myself, but for 10 times the cost. Or
Yeah.
Right. They're basically for people who don't know how to do this or can't do this themselves.
and don't know better.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you could even get the same parts they would use and go to like Best Buy and probably have them assemble it
here's
for
the thing.
cheaper.
Alienware is Dell.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I
owned by
thought.
Dell.
Yeah.
So you can buy like. I remember one. My friends were like, "I'm thinking about buying this only." I pulled up the Dell equivalent, same specs, everything.
Yeah.
Just the difference was a case
Yeah.
and essentially like
Aesthetic.
aesthetics. The price difference was over $1,000.
Yeah. It's like for that I can change the case and put in some different lights and buy a car.
Yeah, this one, I was getting a lot of questions of like, why are you doing it piece by piece and not just save it up and buying it all at once? And I'm like,
Better choice, control over what you get.
right, and it's like, I'm making sure that all of this is upgradable.
Yeah.
About the only thing, other than the case, that would probably be staying would be the power supply. Everything else can be changed out for something else.
That's kind of how I designed the cube. I mean, everything can completely be upgradable, but
You're good.
didn't fall off the table. Yeah, like the power supply, cooling, case, most of the hard drives and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Those can all stay. Like those things are all already pretty top of the line for what they are. So that
Right.
way, when I want to upgrade it, the things that you would want to upgrade anyway are the only things I need to. I'm getting a new motherboard, small
Right,
RAM
right.
processor, and it's a whole new computer, and everything else
Like, pretty
stays
much
in there.
everything
and
in here-
makes it easier to reconnect stuff. It'd be
Everything in here except for the
well, my video card.
video card right now, I plan on replacing other than the power supply. Because even my CD drive, I want to upgrade to a 4K Blu-ray player.
Makes sense.
All right.
Because
I believe we are connected.
I'm getting away from collecting DVDs and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do like purchasing them, and then like I want to start doing what you did and basically digitizing them.
That's the other side.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I did all the important ones in my collection, I'm pretty sure, though. And yeah, I want to eventually go through Kenichi's and grab most of hers. But yeah, I mean, like with books and just movies, especially with streaming stuff, even when I don't have DVDs I want ripped, like, it's so easy to get a hold of most of that stuff now. Like, books I don't necessarily want to own, because I can go to a library.
Right.
Like,
Pretty much
so it's
like-
like I don't necessarily want it in my house taking up space. Like records, I have enough of those. That's my thing. I don't need to do that with other.
Right.
Plus, once I read a book, it's rare I go back soon enough that it's almost like for most books, I'll buy another copy, read it, and then give that one away or something. I have no
Yeah.
problem with that.
I've gotten to the point where I do still collect, but I only collect things that have meaning. Like, I don't need every NES game.
Yeah.
I don't need...
Well, it's like with me with records. I wouldn't even say I collect records. It's just there are certain albums I like enough that I want to have it in that physical format, a little more permanent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so where I can detach from from the internet, computers, and that, and just put it on a record player. You know, go analog and
Yeah.
let it play out. Because even so, I'm trying to get rid of a ton of records and scale back to just a certain amount. Because again, they're heavy and take up space.
Mm-hmm.
And I want less stuff in my life.
I mean, I'll be fine once I get my own place, but that's still like a year away.
Even when I get my own place, I still don't want too much shit. So I'm almost afraid of having my own place because I'm gonna fill it with shit and then I'm like, fuck, I got shit I gotta worry about. Plus, after having stuff in storage and like so much of my stuff that I held on to, it's like that I didn't touch, haven't used. It's real easy to just be like, well, I don't need any of this crap anymore.
Right, I have stuff in storage that I haven't looked at since I moved back a couple of years ago.
I just realized what your shirt is a mashup of.
Yeah,
And I love
leave the plastic on. You can remove that of your own. solution.
Right now,
Oh yeah, I don't think I told you that.
we gotta flash the
Closing
BIOS.
very soon on the house.
Yes, I talked to Connection.
Okay, I figured you might have. So it's looking good.
I mean, okay, so what
Jack
does
Sparrow.
flashing the BIOS
I thought
entail?
you had the water of cooling.
No.
I got pee on.
Not yet. I will be upgrading to that.
Pee is sterile, just as it gets hot,
Soon.
pee on it.
So as far as flashing the BIOS, it just means that you're going to be the motherboard driver. That's all it is. So we have
Like, what do we need to do for that? So we need the internet.
Yeah.
Unzip your pants.
The thing is, we'll basically do an install, flash the BIOS. It doesn't take a whole heck of a lot.
Okay. Well, I think for now we'll go outside, stretch our
We'll walk
legs
for
a bit.
Yeah. We'll take a small break. We'll continue this when we get a chance later this evening. But yeah, right now just go out, cool off.
Down. That's holy
It's
shit.
extremely warm in here. I'll have you turn off this stream because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So, but there's your computer. It's assembled in the initial state. So
Yeah.
and then yeah, we'll just update the BIOS. Then what we're doing is taking out the Celeron, taking out that heatsink, putting in the i7 and the new heatsink.
Cool beans.
Yep.
All right. We will be back later.
Bye, Jack.
Whew.